I'm back. I'm excited for today's video. My sole purpose of today's video is to get as many books in as I can in one day. So the only bad thing about me liking fantasy is that my monthly, wrap up is astronomically lower. I had one book read in October as of 3 days ago. One singular book. That's embarrassing because I've been reading ACOTAR this whole time. Ugh. It's so frustrating. A really good month for me. Was 8 or 9 books. And now I'm having 2 or 3. Thank God for book club because I have at least 2 for book club. So the one book that I've read so far was the only one left for book club with Riley Sager, which of course was an amazing book. It was really good, but I needed to pick that up somehow. So my plan for this week, mostly today, I've already started it kind of in the last few days, is to read as many of the little 200 and under books that I can, and a lot of them are on Kindle Unlimited. There's a bunch of Halloween ones that I've read. The most recent one was Carving for Kara, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't love it. I gave it a 1 star, and I know what you're thinking. It's a smutty Halloween book. I feel like all of the reviews that are 1 star or 2 star, they don't get it. They don't like that kind of stuff, which is fine. Not everyone likes it. I do like that kind of stuff. So for you to be oh, it's you rate it 1 star because you don't like that kind of stuff. No, I do. I eat that stuff up. And Hunting Adeline, eat that stuff up. So the male main character just wasn't for me. There's a line between literal psycho, borderline sexual assault. On the other side is Zayd Meadows from Hunting Adeline. He is the perfect example. I don't know how she did it, how that author did it, but she did it perfectly to where he definitely was too far, but I still liked him. This guy in Carving for Kara just wasn't likable. Not only was just full of himself, which they all are, but his inner monologue was just too much for me. It was I can get any girl I want. I just can't wait for my princess to be blah, blah, blah. They don't talk like that. It was just gross. It was definitely more gory than usual, carving out eyes and stuff, which doesn't bother me. I'm not here for carving out eyes. It was only 200 pages or something like that, and I don't even remember the main parts, which is bad. But anyways, that one wasn't really worth my time, but it gave me a book on my October wrap up, and then I'm almost done. I'm gonna finish one right now. I started it last night. I believe it's called Nowhere to Hide, and it's definitely better. Still don't love the male main character. I guess it's probably hard to figure out how to write a male main character that is that demented and still likable to the female gaze, I guess, the female viewers. I guess I was spoiled with Zayd Meadows because no one compares to him. All of the guys I've read who are demented are a little too much for me, and a little too, I don't want to say it, a little too for me. I'll probably bleep that out. But this one wasn't as bad. It was more consensual for sure. I'm almost done. I have 30 pages left. I just was so tired last night. So those are my 2 first books that I've read. And then I'm going to pick out some from my bookshelves because I have plenty of little books from my bookshelves that I might as well just get off my physical TBR instead of just finding new ones on Kindle Unlimited. So, I also forgot, I just have to finish. This is book club. I'm on 269 and it goes to 315, I believe. Trying not to spoil something for myself. But yeah, I brought this to the gym to read on the treadmill. I was very anxious about it. I was I don't want to be that girl, but I got over it. I did it, and I was trying to write notes, and I just ended up crossing out lines because I cannot. I was walking, trying to. I don't know if you can see that. Just the worst lines. And I was if I don't do it now, I'm gonna forget later, so I have to do it. But anyways, I need to finish this because book club is Sunday, but I want to get it out of the way so I can start and finish ACOTAR. If I have another video of me saying I need to finish ACOTAR, I'm gonna punch myself in the face. Right, Mugs? Mugs is ready. She's ready to hunker down. She's excited because she gets to lay on my lap all day. If she could sit her little booty right here all day and not move, she'd be happy. So let's go pick some books. I don't know if I want like a pumpkin coffee or like a peppermint coffee, because I don't have my pumpkin creamer, so I would have to use only my pumpkin oat milk from Trader Joe's, and that would be that. Or I have my almond milk that I can use with peppermint mocha.
Decisions, decisions.
I'm gonna do peppermint. First one I picked, this is actually new, The Outsiders. I got this from Julia's. I feel like it's time to read it because I keep hearing, okay, let's calm down. Every time, like the couple of times I've heard an Outsiders reference, I'm like, I don't know what that is. If you don't know what The Outsiders is about, dairy and soda pop. Okay, yeah, I mean, if you don't know, gang, not really gang stuff, gang shit, a group of friends who are called the Greasers. Okay, the rich kids enjoy beating up the Greasers, and I guess they took it too far one night and something bad happened. Maybe like someone died or something, I don't know. That's that book. Next is Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn, or Jillian. I'm gonna assume it's Gillian, but this one's got tinier print. Okay, so this one is $2.52. So she'll probably be a later option. I've been kind of excited to read this one. This one also came from Julia's. That one was kind of confusing. Basically, like a reporter comes back to talk about the murders of 2 preteen girls, but she was at a psych hospital? Was she staying at the hospital? It says for a brief stay, so I guess she's in need of psychiatric help, but went right back to her reporter job. Whatever. So yeah, just a murder, and then she finds out secrets. The usual. You've lost a lot of blood. This is like one of those horror books. Literally couldn't tell you what it's about. Like, it doesn't have a summary of any sort. The only thing it says on the back is,
each precious thing I show you in this book is a holy relic from the night we both perished. The night when I combed you from my hair and watered the moon with your blood.
kind of exciting. And so this is almost right at 200. All right, these are my more romancy fiction books. So Conversations with Friends. It's about time I get to this. I don't know what a lot of this is about. I thought going into this, I didn't know anything about this book, and I thought going into it that it was about like 2 best friends who low-key have feelings for each other. Why did I just find $1 in this? Is there any more? I thought it was about 2 girls who like had feelings for each other, and it was like awkward, tensiony conversations with a friend type of thing, but it doesn't sound like it. It sounds like it's 2 friends who met with a wife and husband, and one of the friends flirts with the husband or something. I have no idea where it goes from there. But then also by Sally Rooney, Normal People, which I know people eat this up, okay? I know people love the show, and I love the people in the show, the actors from the show. So I really want to read this. See, I love that. Okay, I don't know why I haven't read this before. Connell and Marianne. Connell's popular, well-liked, and Marianne is a loner and awkward, and they strike up awkward conversation, but it's electrifying. That's just gonna be adorable, and I feel like it's gonna make me cry. But this is like one of my top ones that I really want to read, so that'll probably be first or second, honestly. And then Tessa Bailey, My Killer Vacation. Why is the back so long? There's no reason the summary should be this long for a book this small. Oh, I forgot the page count. 273. How is this almost a 300-page book? What? And then Conversations with Friends is 305. I'm bad at judging books, but whatever. It's sad because I wanted to read those. This is 290. I'm gonna be here a lot longer than I thought. It's currently 1:26. I've just made my coffee. I haven't eaten anything no, that's wrong. I ate a pre-workout waffle. But My Killer Vacation. She discovered a corpse in their rental house? Dang, that's disgusting. So the bounty hunter came to like find what happened with the corpse, and that's like the main storyline, is I guess that they have flirty feelings for each other. And he's got tattoos, that's hot. I don't know what order. I'm thinking I'm gonna start with one of the smaller ones, then maybe finish book club. Actually, I take that back. I'm gonna finish Nowhere to Run or Nowhere to Hide on my Kindle. Let me find that. Literally no idea where my Kindle is right now. Alright, No Place to Hide is what it's called. Oh, started at chapter 1. That's not where I am. That's annoying. I read it on my phone last night. Yeah, see, my only problem with these, like, little teeny tiny Halloween novellas is that they just, like, try to be, like, as crazy as possible. I don't know. They usually take it too far, and it's just, like, turns me away from the book. But I was feeling this one up until he, like, shoved her head somewhere and was really rude to her for, like, absolutely no reason. Like, it was just so out of pocket, the things he was saying. Like, it just had nothing to do with what they were doing. It wasn't anything sexual. He was just being mean. Like, he just... And, like, attacking her life. Like, okay, you don't even know... You met me literally an hour ago, sir. Why don't you... You're a carny. Calm down. It's, like, making me mad. But I'm 69% of the way through. I think I have 29 pages left. So, I'm gonna finish this, and then, I don't know. I'll come back. Some of the things he says to her. For the whole plot is he's chasing her through this carnival and she, like, has to hide. It's hide and seek. She's hiding in the Ferris wheel and he finds her. She's, like, up top. She's, like, scaled this whole thing. So he turns the key and gets it to go around. And so he's just, like, yelling at her this whole time. He said, but wait, how many other guys have you been with? 0? I don't believe that. I'm not calling you us. But yeah, I am. What's that saying? If it walks like a duck and talks like a duck? And then he just keeps going. He goes, why are you here, Blair? I told you to go. I told you I didn't want you. Yet you're still hanging around. You're nothing more than one of those miserable Southern belles trying to prove something to yourself. It just keeps going. And, like, her basket comes around and she's sobbing. Like, of course she is. Like, I just don't get it. He just kept going about, he called her pathetic. He said, you're pathetic and not worth my time. I could do much better than you. What about your friend? What's her name? Just like that. I just want to ask the author where that came from. Like, why did he all of a sudden get so mad? Back in, like, her POV, the author tried to make it seem like she was crying, but then she still wants it. Like, she likes that. No, she doesn't. No. There's a line. And, like, no girl wants to be heard. She's pathetic. And, like, that's just stupid. I couldn't get behind that one. Like, I understand the whole pain and pleasure thing. And, like, causing pain and pleasure, like, at the same time. But, like, it gets to a point where he's just psychotic. And, like, he's just torturing you. Like, if he is grabbing your hair and slamming you to the ground, that's not hot. It's just not. Zayd would never. Zayd would never be that rough. And Zayd's the blueprint. So, like, if Zayd won it, then this guy's too much. And I don't like him. His name's Jackson. I don't like him. She says, I have no clue how the wad of hair in his fist hasn't ripped out at the root. I almost gag from the pain. You're being tortured. That doesn't make sense to me. I, like, can't wait for this to be over. He says maybe calling her a cheap whore was a little much. You think? Alright, I finished. No Place to Hide by Harper Ashley and Ren Hawthorne. I'm gonna end up giving it, like, a 2. I feel like I can't do 2.5. Just because I hated him 90% of the time. Like, every once in a while it was fine. And it was normal, like the normal degrading stuff, like whatever. Like, I enjoyed probably 15% of this book. And then the other whatever percent seems stupid. But one book down. Oh, I forgot another, like, little Halloween novella that I read before was Scream for Us. I think by Molly Doyle, I think is her name. And that one actually was one of the best ones I read. Like, I think I gave it a 3.5. And like a little 150 page book, that's pretty high. And it was surprisingly really good. And I think that she wrote like a whole series about it. Like, she started a full series after it. And it was a girl who goes to a party and she meets like Ghostface. Everyone's in costume and Ghostface is there. He's been watching her for apparently months and was just looming the whole time and like beat up the boyfriend or whatever who was like bothering her. So they like go upstairs and his friends who are dressed up as Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees? I don't know. They end up all being there and it's just all a fun little quad couple. And it's very fun. It was actually like a good plot too. Like, it wasn't just them being mean to her the whole time. But yeah, so Scream for Us by Molly Doyle is actually really good. does this funny thing. He's like the most trusting cat in the world, and he does this funny thing where if I drag him off the bed, he will not catch himself. Like, okay, let's see if he does it. Ugh. He's such a little goofball. Oh God, I love him so much. He's literally just, he doesn't care about anything. He just doesn't. Mwah. Just didn't move. Trying to figure out what to read. Because I didn't really count as reading a book because I was over halfway done. So I guess I'm going to wait on Normal People. Don't really want to read this yet. This has really big writing, pictures, and whatnot. So I think I'm going to read this one first. Thank you. So we're doing You've Lost a Lot of Blood. I'm way too far back. I cannot read like this. Better. Okay. You've Lost a Lot of Blood. That's it. I'll check back in when I've read some of it. First part, just like the prologue or whatever, was kind of hard to read. It kind of feels like I'm reading a textbook, but I think hopefully it like gets better. I also thought I was reading from the point of view of a girl the whole time because she kept talking about like being with him, but it was a boy. They're just gay. Alrighty. I've got some potatoes and carrots in the oven. I've got Twilight on the TV, if I can figure out how to mute it. God. There we go. Twilight's on the TV, food's in the oven, got my coffee. I'm just gonna be down here waiting for my food and watching Twilight. The main character's name is Tamsin, and it's throwing me off because I want to say Tamlin. I'm so confused by this book. Like, I just can't follow it. I've gotten through like 129 pages of this, so it's not what I was expecting. It's pretty good though. It goes back and forth. Two men. It's a gay couple who one I think kills the men and the other's just like kind of along for the ride. And so it switches back and forth between the story, which is a girl and her little brother. Their parents are dead, and she takes a job at this. It's kind of giving Verity, where it's like it's a video game like designer, like a horror VR video game designer, and he got in an accident. So she's come on the project to finish it. And her little brother has to come with her because their parents died recently. And so like all these really weird things are happening where someone disappears and like they do the video game. It's just very weird. And like little comments are made where she's like, what? Like as if they've been there before, like that kind of thing. It's just weird and creepy. And then it like goes back and forth between that story and then like little conversations with the gay couple where the one guy, the killer, is like completely over the boyfriend. Like he's planning on killing him this whole time. And it just talks about their it's like his inner monologue with conversations that they're having. So like we see the conversations, but it'll be like also his thoughts, like before he says what he actually says. And then it'll be like a random poem that's like creepy. So it's very cool. But now I have to take breaks. I'm going to dinner and I'll be back. But Mummy wants to watch a new movie tonight, The Exorcist. So we'll be watching it tonight and then I'll come back and finish. Finally finished You've Lost a Lot of Blood. I will say it's very interesting. The ending got me. I don't regret reading this at all. I think this is really cool. I would probably give it like a 3.5 just because it was very confusing. I also, like, now that I think about it, earlier when I was saying it's like 2 parts where it goes from the main story of the girl and her brother, that story was really cool. Like how it ended. I don't like want to give it away. Very like mind twisty. Then the other part was this gay couple who murders people. I don't understand where they come into the story at all. It doesn't tie into the other story. And if it does, I'm just an idiot. But like I don't get how it ties in. It felt like I was just reading 2 separate stories. Very cool book. Quick read. It's almost midnight and I have to get up in the morning. So let me see how much I have left of book club. Okay, well I just spoiled something for myself. I still have like 50 pages left, so that's probably going to be a tomorrow thing. And then I can read the rest of my tiny books. So after everything, I finished a... Stop! You want to play with it? Go for it. I finished a Kindle book and then I read 1 small book and a chapter of book club. Didn't get as much done. That's what I get for starting at almost 2 o'clock and then having to go to dinner and watch a movie. I'll pick it back up tomorrow. I'm going to bed because I'm so tired. I have a Target haul. And then I'm going home to read. Calm down. I literally will keep going. It's just been a day. I woke up and had to babysit. I went to bed last night. I even finished my book last night, so like, calm down. Wildfire? I guess Target did like an extra exclusive chapter. It's not a sticker. It doesn't come off. The Target sticker comes off, but the exclusive chapter does not come off. They were out of vinyls, which I know is my fault. It came out yesterday. Should have gone yesterday. I don't know why. I don't know. I was busy reading apparently, so I didn't go yesterday. But they had plenty of CDs, and I am a big CD girly. I have a CD in right now. Anyways, I got the CD. Oh my god, the best part. I was going up to look at them, and there were friendship bracelets like thrown. There were 2 of them near the CDs, and it says, this one, you can't see it, Groovin', smiley face, won't stop. Groovin' won't stop with a little music emoji. Which maybe that's in the vault track. I don't know what that's from. But then there was one, a pink one, and it's Slut 2's version. That's so cute. So I don't know who did that, but that's adorable. Like I wanna, oh my god, a man just walked right next to my car. That was scary. Eyebrow gel, 2 loofahs, one for Columbia, 1 for Charlotte, because I don't live in one place. Body wash. This was an essentials run. And by essentials, I mean $19.99. That was part of the essentials. Mascara, razor blades, deodorant. That's it. Gonna go home, finish reading my book club, finish and start reading Normal People, and then I'll check back in. Yeah, probably not.
I need Vienna sausages now. Let's go. Oh, I didn't do that right. Let's go. Nope. Let's go. Nope.
Let's go.
Let's go. That was a little better.
Like I came out to my room fully expecting to sit and finish The Outsiders. I am ready for bed. I am clocked out for the night. It is 7:51. I don't know when that happened. If you had asked me, I would have said at least 10:30, 10:45 by the tiredness that I am in my eyes. I feel like overall it feels like the video was a fail, but when I think about it, it was kind of a success. I did a little Halloween one, the carving for Kara. I did You've Lost a Lot of Blood. Almost finished The Outsiders. I'll probably finish it in the morning if I can wake up early enough. So that's another one. There's another one. Oh, I just finished Book Love. So that's another book. So like I went from one book in October to like 5. So like not bad. There's another one. Nowhere to Hide. I did that one too. Right, Max? I consider that a success. This weekend just ended up being like way busier than I was expecting. Like, which is good. That's always good news, is that like I had more things planned. I worked on a Lego video. I finally got to build more Legos this weekend. I love my Legos. A lot of fun videos coming up. Hopefully. They're fun to me. Hopefully they're fun to you. Thank you for watching me and catch up on my October wrap-ups. I had to pick it up this month. So next month I have a lot of really fun books that I'm going to read. I'm very excited. I can't wait. And we're going to quickly transition over to Christmas this next week. So I'll see you in the next one.